James, how did you enjoy playing fly half last week?
Yeah, it was nice. It's been a while, but yeah, I've been training there a little bit the last few weeks. Obviously with Luke Price going down injured, and only having Sam really as 10 cover. I've been playing there a lot in training, and obviously it's disappointing to see Sam go off, but nice to get a run there.
Was it nice as well, James, to play behind a dominant pack?
Yeah, it was. I think obviously Poe didn't present the best of opposition with all due respect, but we had the players in front of us, and it was nice to get that bonus point in the end as well, which was much needed really.
How frustrating, James, has it been? It's been picked up the odd injury. You've had this utility role. How sort of frustrating has it been for you?
What, this year or just?
Well, go back a year.
Yeah, I think last year was a lot more frustrating, to be honest with you. Sort of played, like you say, right across the back line all season, really 10, 12, 13 and 15 last year, and couldn't really get any continuity. So yeah, I suppose I'm not winning as well as a team. Obviously it's been a bit different this year. We've been winning a few more games, so I guess a bit of a positive vibe, not just individually but through the whole camp. So yeah, I think this year is obviously a lot better start than last year.
So at 33, James, where have all the years gone? But what ambitions have you got left in the game?
Yeah, well, I got obviously this year and next year on my contract, so just the key for me is just to stay fit and healthy, and keep training well, and obviously, like you say, I've got many more years left playing, so try and save them, make the most of them, and obviously worry about whatever goes on after that when I'm finished.
So all your ambitions are with the Ospreys, just to do as well as you can with the Ospreys?
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm under contract, let's say, for the next year. Well, this year and next year, and then I'm enjoying doing a bit of kicking and stuff with the academy boys, and a little bit of coaching, on that side of things. So I'm enjoying that as well. But the way I see it, the next year and a bit, I'm here and all my eggs in this basket.
What have you made of the young players at the Ospreys? Last week you were playing alongside a lad who would have been, I don't know, 4. Possibly, when you made your Ospreys debut, you made it in 2004, was it? 2004, 5?
Pete,
he would have
I don't know, was it? There were.
Yeah. So he would have been 4 when you made your Ospreys debut,
Yeah,
what did you make of him, first of all, as a player? And
I think Harry you're referring to, yeah. So, yeah, he's a great young player. We've got a lot of young talent in the squad, and we bring it through nicely. And I think Harry is a really confident player. He's got all the skills for a top class 9, and I think he's a winner as well. He wants to, doesn't want not happy just to be here. He wants to succeed and get in that number 1 position at scrum half. So I think at a tender age as he is, he's not just happy to be here. He wants to to drive himself forward and test himself against the best, which is great to see.
Because you saw some great scrum halves here, didn't you? Over the years.
Yeah. Obviously looking back at sort of Mike Phillips, Justin Marshall, they're obviously big competitors, confident, and you probably see a little bit of that in Harry as well.
And Luke Morgan, what was your take on him?
He's been outstanding from the start of the season. When he started playing at the start with the A's and coming into the first team, he's a great finisher, great pace. I wish I had some of his pace because he's electric, and I think that's what he wants from a winger. You give him the ball and he's going to make yards and finish tries off.
Does he remind you of Shane? They're both small and they're both very quick.
Yeah, I think if you're going to compare him to Shane because of his size, and but he's got out and out pace, and he's got a great step as well. So I think he's a confident player. So I'm looking forward in hopefully to see him get some game time for Wales in the autumn as well.
Brilliant. Second season back now, James. Do you feel like you've settled in back at home? Yeah,
I think so. Like I say, last year was a bit frustrating, but yeah, I'm happy here now, and getting a bit of game time here and there as well. So yeah, it was great for me from a rugby point of view, but obviously my family as well are happy here, and yeah, we do feel settled.
How do you feel your game has benefited from your time away?
I think, I've obviously gained a lot of experience from playing in the Guinness Premiership, and obviously out in France, 2 completely different leagues, but yeah, I'd like to think I've brought a bit of that experience back, and like I mentioned earlier, I'm enjoying doing a little bit with the young boys and trying to pass a little bit of that knowledge and experience on to those as well.
And would you recommend, what would your advice be to young players in regards to going away now, obviously with the 60 cap rule?
Yeah, well, if I say it's great for them to go away, I'll probably get blasted for it, so I'm not going to say too much on that, but you know, I can only speak from a personal point of view, and I loved it, and for my family as well, you know, to go and experience life outside Wales. You know, myself and my wife hadn't left West Glamorgan before we left the Ospreys, so to go and do that and play rugby, you know, which obviously I love, was a great opportunity for us, but you know, it's a personal thing, so I'm not going to say too much more on that.
And the squad announcement on Tuesday for the autumn internationals, what are your thoughts on the team?
Yeah, it's just a good young squad, and you know, really competitive, and I think, you know, the autumn internationals are a really tough test, so it's a chance, obviously, like you mentioned, Luke Morgan and these sort of new boys coming into the squad, a good opportunity for those to show what they can do, with obviously everyone knowing there's a massive year ahead with the World Cup coming, so great opportunity for those boys and something I'm really looking forward to watching. And
looking forward to Saturday now, full of confidence for that game?
Yeah, I think off the back of a good win last week, still a lot to improve, and you know, there'll probably be a couple of changes here and there, so you know, new boys being integrated into the squad will be tough, and Worcester, off the back of 2 really good wins, so it's not going to be easy, but it's a great place to play rugby. Obviously played there when I was in Gloucester, great atmosphere there, so you know, a lot of these young boys will enjoy that and savour it and take a lot from that.
That's great, thank you.
James, so what stage of your career did you play your best rugby, do you think?
Cheapers. I don't know, what do you think, Mark? I don't know.
You played really well at the Ospreys, didn't I? I didn't see much in France.
Yeah, I think the Ospreys, my first stint was, well, obviously I got recognised first and I've come through, and going to France, you know, probably my second year out there was, you know, I think I had player of the year my second year, which I felt was you know, I was playing some good rugby at 10 as well. But I don't know, I haven't really thought of it too much, to be honest, but probably my first stint in the Ospreys, when we had, you know, the players we mentioned earlier playing, you know, I think we probably would have ideally wanted to go a bit further in Europe, but you know, in terms of winning leagues and, you know, Anglo-Welsh Cups and things, you know, we were right up there with the best, and I felt I was, you know, playing my best rugby then.
And I guess you could say it now, what is your preferred position? I mean, you played in so many of these.
Yeah, I think now in particular with the legs going a bit at 10, so you know, I'm quite good at the pace I used to, so I think, you know, 10 has always been my favourite position. I think I started with Neath playing some good stuff at 10 there with them, and when I started with the Ospreys at 10, so I feel comfortable there. Obviously I haven't played there for a couple of years properly now, but yeah, if you had to pick, I'd probably say I'm most comfortable at 10.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Always.
Sorry James, very quickly, did you come across Jonah Holmes much in the English band? Not really. I think he played against us in the pre-season friendly last year for the Ospreys. I think up there, one of the boys was saying, but no, you know, I haven't heard much about him, to be honest. I've heard he's got, you know, great pace. So again, another one which hopefully he'll get some game time in the autumn, and we can have a little look at him.